A study is being done on different attitudes of urban dwellers versus rural dwellers in the United States. One question was asked, how important is the role of the father in the upbringing of the children? Of 1,000 urban dwellers, 897 selected very important. Of 900 rural dwellers, 810 selected very important. Perform a statistical test to compare these results at the 1% significance level. So again, it's a two-proportion z-test. So the proportion of urban dwellers was 897 out of 1,000. The proportion of rural dwellers was 810 out of 900. So that's 89.7 versus 90%. Those are clearly very close. So the null hypothesis is that there is no difference, which looks like there's not very much difference. The alternative hypothesis is that there is a difference. So our z-score formula, so z-score is what we observed, which is the difference between the two proportions, minus what we expected, which is that there's no difference, divided by the standard deviation. Remember, this formula right here is 1 over n1 plus 1 over n2. So there's a plus 1 over n2 right in there. So it's going to be 1 over 1,000 plus 1 over 900 times p combined and q combined. So P combined is 1707 out of 900, right? Just add those up. So I get 89.8%. And again, you look at that and you go, well, that's really close to that value. It's really close to that value. It doesn't look like there's really any difference. So here's the formula. Z-score is what we observed minus what we expected divided by the standard deviation. So there's the formula, 1 over 1,000 plus 1 over 900 times P combined and Q combined. So if we go stat test two proportion z-test, let the calculator do all the work here. We have 897 out of 1,000, and the other one is 810 out of 900, and it's a two-tailed test. Calculate it. The z-score is negative 2.16, so the z-score is very close to 0, and the probability of that happening by random chance is very high, 83%. So therefore, we cannot reject the null. We cannot conclude that the groups believe different things. We think that they believe very similar things about the role of the father in the family.